Yes, Phil, welcome here with the K102 Wake Up Crew. Donna Musfish, Jared Allen, welcome to the show.
Oh, appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. Thanks for two-stepping for everyone.
Oh my goodness, that's the greatest song probably in the history of songs. I mean, you know, Hank Jr. Move Aside. That's it, right? That's a #1 hit in my book.
I love your shirt too.
Oh yeah.
Moulet.
It's French. Depends if you want to church it up or not. You know.
Church it up.
You're wearing your tuxedo T-shirt and you got a wedding to go to. It's French. It's a moulet. You know?
It's beautiful.
Sounds high class. I was like a fan, trying not to creep people out. Like, what's up, dude? Hey, how you
Right,
doing?
playing it all bad.
Like,
Yeah.
totally singing their songs in the background. Like, what is this guy doing? Like, creeping us out.
You're like fist pumping when you walk away and stuff.
Yeah. I went up to a Windstock, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was on stage with them when I was rocking out, and I totally thought I had a different hat on. And some people were yelling, and I got caught up in the moment, obviously. And I threw my hat up, and it was like my favorite trucker hat. And it said, "Tell me now before I spend money on drinks."
Yeah.
Son of a gun. And the dude's like, "Will you sign this for me?"
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, "Can I?" And I'm like, "Dude, can I just have my hat back?" And
Oh,
he's
no.
Like, no. And I'm like, "Oh, this
Yeah,
is
you
horrible."
can't throw
Give
it
me a
out
flip
there.
flop.
I'm new to Minnesota, and now I'm going to have to go steal my hat back from some guy. So I did the bigger thing. I let him have it, and
It would have been a better story if you beat him up.
yeah, I was going to slash his tires, but the tornado came through before we could.
Here's halfway to Hazard, because he wants to hear it and he's huge and we'll let him do whatever he wants to do.
Maybe I'm living like a movie in my head, but that's like the epitome of what football is about. Being like a tough dude is you're busted up, your nose is bloody, and you can barely walk, and tape it up, I'm going back in. And
But are you crying on the inside?
no, absolutely not. I wish.
Nice.
I go home and watch Sound of Music every night. So
Cry myself to sleep.
I'm crying on the outside when I watch that. It's a beautiful, beautiful movie. A guy with a mullet's not afraid of his emotions. You're not afraid of anything.
Yeah, there's a breakdown that you have. Who would win, a mullet and facial hair?
Oh yeah, mullet and a mustache. It all
Okay.
depends though. I mean, obviously Chuck Norris's mustache is pretty
Yeah.
friggin' amazing. Like if Chuck Norris had a mullet and a mustache, the world might stop. That might be the world's kryptonite right there. Like you can't, it'd be like slamming two atoms together. You just don't know what's gonna happen. And I tell you what, it's that my friend is something I would love to see.
So now let's give you a scenario. How about what if Tom Selleck and Billy Ray Cyrus back in 1992? Billy Ray Cyrus with the rock and mullet. Who wins that battle?
Well, I mean, are we talking Tom Selleck as Mr. Baseball, or are we talking as Magnum PI?
Magnum PI
Magnum.
with the full
Yeah.
stash.
That's tough. Now, is Billy Ray Cyrus singing "Achy Breaky Heart"?
Yes, he is.
Higgins because
Higgins baby has got his
if
back.
Higgins there?
Yeah.
Well, then you almost have to go with Tom Selleck. Higgins is kind of like the overthrow it. I'd like to say Billy Ray Cyrus versus Tom Selleck one-on-one. You got to go with BillyRay Cyrus. That mullet was kicking.
Oh.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I believe he had it permed at one
Yeah,
point.
he
too.
did.
I mean,
He did. I remember interviewing him
and I'm not afraid
going,
to say that. Sexy. That's what that says. Sexy.
Yeah.
Not even afraid to say.
I'm so jealous because if I do a mullet right now, I just look like Travis Tritt.
Right.
Because I'm starting to
and what's
lose it
wrong with
back
that?
here.
And what's wrong with that? Embrace it. Embrace it.
Love it, live it.
Travis Tritt,
Breathe it.
American icon.
Yeah, and a hell of a mullet.
A hell of a mullet. See, he's underrated. No people don't usually think about him.
Hulk Hogan, is that really a mullet?
It's a skullet.
It's skullet.
Yeah, absolutely. That's like
Yeah.
that's like as business as you can possibly get up front.
I like to call it the shower curtain because
Yeah.
that's what it kind of looks like, just in the back. Yes, there.
So there was this website, I don't know, it was like talksports.net or something, and it was all about, does Jared Allen have a girlfriend? These people were like, God, he's a sexy beast, and another one's like, oh, I concur, and he, and what was the other one?
Well, everybody knows I'm not good looking.
That's not true, you are too.
That's why I love Forrest Griffin. His line was, "I never claimed to be the best fighter, but you know what? I'll come out here and I'll fight my heart out, and good-looking women will sleep with me for no apparent reason at all." On the day our country made history, I read USA Today, and it talks about how much money you make. So if you make 21 million, sweetheart, please tell me where I made 21 million. I really need to get to that.
Yeah.
Whoever that guy is, let me get over there. And it was an article about about my fines, and I was like, they're just taking half my paycheck. It was like she thought I was losing like 10 million, so she's just ripping me about. Well, maybe now maybe 10 million people send you $1, you can finally get your happiness back.
Oh, gee.
Okay.
Awesome. And she sounded like grandma, somebody. Oh, lady, you just
Gert.
obviously old, and you just wasted like some precious oxygen you need to write that
Did
letter.
you,
I don't
did you send her a
understand
signed
how anybody
photo?
does
No, I was gonna take a picture with the dollar and be like,
K102 Wake Up Crew, Donna Muss and Fish. Fish on vacation. He's in Las Vegas, and we replaced him with Jared Allen. So I think it's a good move on our part.
my
It's
nickname's
hard to-
Tadpole, by the way.
It's hard to believe they're the same age.
Oh, hey, no.
But no, actually, after meeting him now, I can see it. No, because you have similar interests. No. Well, I came out
Obviously,
wrong.
yeah.
I'm
All
sorry.
right, so I'm immature jerk now.
No.
It's a great game. It's, you've ever done like a long road trip of any kind, you get in a car and you gotta just start hit the seek button.
We used to drive from California up to Oregon every year. Me and my buddy used to go skiing with his parents.
Oh, yeah.
And we'd play basically this game, but the loser had to eat a whole sunflower seed. I was so bad, I ate a whole pack of sunflower seeds on like a 17-hour drive on its own.
What kind of punishment is that?
Do you actually get at the end of the bag and go, I'm full?
No, I just had to keep, and then we ran out of sunflower seeds, so the loser had to hold, it was like -9 out, and we're going to Oregon, and the loser had to have the window rolled down for like 15 minutes until you got one right. So my side of the window, my like right side of my face was frozen. It's cool. I'm like, Celine Dion. No, like every guess was Celine Dion. Yes,
right.
I have friends. I'll be honest with you. You better be really good at this, because if I get something really nice, I'm not gonna be so nice.
Did you see the attitude?
Yeah, and she's holding a pen. She's wielding a pen.
And I'm like
It
screwed.
looks pretty intimidating.
God.
Like, if we were in prison right now, I definitely would give you my mashed potatoes.
You're
Way to go,
absolutely-
Greg, rock
Craig,
on.
this is big time college grad Craig over there coming too. Guys, yeah, you're throwing softballs now.
Oh, man. All right, so here we go. Jared Allen's going to beat
Good job,
me up.
Craig.
And if he doesn't get a chance to, Donna will. Awesome. I'm never getting out of here alive. And you get the win.
Super Bowl.
Way to go, Donna.
Donna V and Craig.
Yep.
Way to beat our guest.
Can I get a glass bottle to break and stab myself in the jugular with?
Cool things that you do, giving back to the community. We already kind of joked about it with all the fines you already have there. But something that is really cool, juvenile diabetes, you're a big proponent of helping
Yeah,
out
you know, I got
around the country.
Yeah, I got started up with JDRF my rookie year in Kansas City, and you know, it's just one of those relationships that just took off, and the kids are great, and so you know, I really wanted to be able to continue giving back. You know, not only I do lots of the Kansas City chapter, and you know, I got introduced with the people out here in the Minnesota stapter, and you know, we're gonna start doing more stuff out here, and but this year we kind of wanted to go national with it, and so what I did was, in every, I donated $3,000 per sack that I get to JDRF, and then, but in every city in which I get the sack, it goes to that chapter. So,
Oh, that's cool.
So
That's
like,
cool.
like
That's really
$6,000 will go to Arizona chapter this year, and so we'll go back, and luckily for Minnesota, I've got quite a few sacks here in
Yeah.
the dome. So
Yeah.
Well, even those on the road ones,
Well, it keeps people liking you too.
that's a check you got to feel good about writing there.
Yeah.
Geez, I got 2 in that one.
Yeah, like, why did you get your sacks? I'm like, my pocketbook was short this week. But yeah, no, and those kids are phenomenal. I mean, I go hang out with those kids, and like I said, I got relationships with some of the families that will be, lifelong, and it kind of puts things in perspective when, when we take for granted, eating a cookie every morning, to those guys could be, a life, changing experience if they don't, calculate right and their blood sugar's not right. So for me, I always laugh. So, I'm having a tough day, I can always thank God that, I'm healthy, and I don't have to worry
Well, for the
about
most
all
part,
those. Yeah, I mean, besides bumps and bruises.
Physically,
but, yeah,
right.
Internally, I'm doing all right.
And mentally,
Mentally,
we're
you can use a
still
little
trying
work. Thank you. In all seriousness, thank you for spending so much time with
Oh,
us.
it's my
It's
pleasure. I'm
awesome
having a
having you
blast.
here.
Yeah.
Welcome to Minnesota.
Yeah, anytime you
Go
want to pop in,
Vikes.
man, you just
Oh, yeah.
stop on in.
Every morning, because why are you late for meeting? What? I was on the radio.
We've heard a lot about this, how the locker room's really changed quite a bit since you've come into town too.
Yeah, I try to have fun. If you can't have fun doing what you're doing, then you shouldn't do it. I think they're getting really, ticked off of me streaking every day, but other than that,
That could be a problem.
But never by Shenko, though. Apparently. That dude takes showers by himself.
Yeah,
For a reason. Yeah, I'm going in there. Jared Allen with the K102 Wake Up Crew. Thanks, buddy.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me. I'm like, dude, Shane, like, how did you get naked that fast? I'm still on my pads. How are you undressed that way? He doesn't.
So something like that would happen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's got the breakaway equipment. Just